What's up, family? It is Rob, and we are back with the Plant Manifesto. We are outside. I just got done cutting the grass, so your boy's been in the dirt, but it's time to get our hands even more dirty because we got some plant chores. So this is going to be my Philodendron Brazil. It is a huge plant. It is overgrown, and it's time to go ahead and trim her. So we got our scissors. I went ahead and washed these. Always remember to clean off your scissors before you go ahead and do anything cutting or trimming. So the overall goal when trimming this philodendron is I'm just trying to cut some of these nodes, just trying to go ahead and actually make it a little bit smaller. The plant itself actually enjoys being trimmed. Once you trim it, it actually causes it to grow more. A lot of these trimmings are going to give me multiple nodes. What is a node? A node is going to be the space in between where roots are able to grow. So depending on how you go ahead and trim it, you can actually cut and then turn these into multiple plants. Each node is a plant itself. If you put it in some soil, it'll actually go ahead and grow. But I have a little project that I'm going to do at the end. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with all these cuttings. Here is what the Philodendron Brazil is looking like after the chop. She was just starting to get very top heavy and definitely needed to be trimmed. Trimming your plants is always good to stimulate more growth, stimulate better growth, and stimulate new growth. So go out there and trim. Here is all those trimmings that I got from the plant, and I just went ahead and mixed up some soil. So now we are going to put some dry mix in here, and this is going to be where I'm going to put those propagations. So we put some of our dry chunky mix as the base on the bottom for our philodendron to be able to grow into. So the way I went ahead and put these in here is I've been taking the nodes and making sure that this bottom part is pretty much going directly into the soil. That way it can grow roots from that way and hopefully grow out of the pot, giving this a overflowy type of look. I put quite a few cuttings in there because my hope is to once again have it kind of grow outside of the pot to give it like an overflow look. All right, so here is all the propagations in their new home and the pots. I will keep you guys updated on how those go ahead and do. I'm keeping this one in a more shaded areas, has the shade of this tree right here. So it should do well. I'm gonna wait 24 hours to water it just to let those cuttings kind of harden, but I will give this water in 24 hours and then it is good to go. With that being said, we still have a bunch of cuttings, so there's still more work to be done. Let's go ahead and get these weeds taken out of here and get this one also potted up. So I went ahead and threw away all the weeds and old dirt that was in there. Went ahead and put the bottom with my chunky mix, and it's gonna be the same process for going ahead and sticking the nodes in there in a way that looks good. So let's go ahead and get started. With this pot, I am